natin in the development work that nothing much substantial and paradigm shift will happen in the development work unless politics will join us in our move towards transformation. And that's the challenge that we're taking right now. Because, alam natin, iba yung larangan ng politika. Alam natin, kailangan may pera, kailangan may pangalan ka, kailangan may influence ka. But precisely that's what we're saying in transformative politics. That the reason why ganito yung pamamalakad ng gobyerno at policy natin, because we leave it to people who think na pag may pera lang sila, may influence na sila, they can have the power that they want and abuse the power that they have, no? And what we're saying in transformative politics is that we have well-tested people, lonely people who put their lives frontline. Ilang beses natin na-meet yung barangay kapitan na siya yung pinupuntahan, umaga, gabi, kapitan, mayroong namatay dito, may na ganyan. Siya yung frontliner ng government, pero titignan mo siya yung pinakamababa sa ladder ng political power, pero siya yung may silbi in terms of facing to the day-to-day needs of people. Pero ito yung nakikita natin na hindi sila nakakaakyat sa ladder ng power because they don't have the traditional means of going there. And that's what we've been encouraging our friends in the development work. And that's, I think that's the reason why we did our best to work on the passage of the party list law as our attempt to equalize. Kaya lang, ano naman nangyari sa party list natin, sirang-sira na, sabi nga nila, bastardize na hindi na natin nakikilala the spirit of the law that So, ibig sabihin nun, because yung nasa unahan, namumuno pa rin, they can derail whatever good intentions that we do in the ground. So, the more nag-result tayo to go and aim higher in the ladder of power and politics, para talagang ma-issue natin na we protect the best interest of the people on the ground. Hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa rin, although, of course, for the past month, talagang nananampanya, pero nandun pa rin yung question na bakit natin pinasok to, bakit ganon. Pero every day, I mean, the outpouring of support, I mean, Noy will always say, saan to nanggagaling? Every time we go one place to other, alam namin hindi namin binabayaran yon, hindi namin pinapakain yon, hindi binibigyan ng kung ano-ano, pero nandun pa rin sila. That only shows that they really want change. And this time, they deserve to be the center of power and the people. No? So, yun yung ginagawa natin ngayon, no? Now we're trying to do that. Ang nakakatuwa dito sa ginagawa natin at I really now nakikita ko na leading the development work, particularly sa atin sa organizing. Dapat pala politics should be like adapt to a pan. Yung inisip natin dun, na politics, pero now that I'm there, dapat pala, dati na, noon pa, matagal na. Yung mga kapatid natin na nagko-community organizing, umaakyat sa bundok, kumakausap sa mga marginalized sectors, dapat pala tayo na yung tumakbo noon pa. Why? When I just came from the pagan communities of the hinterlands of Davao. Dapat ang question nila, sino yan? Senadora? Talaga? Pumunta dito? Anong ginagawa niya dito? I mean, they never thought, I mean, sa tingin nila, wala sila sa radar, wala sila sa consciousness ng mga tao sa national. Tapos parang, bakit tumatakbo yan? Kasi parang, bakit siya pupunta sa amin? Tapos biglang, ay, siya ito! Siya ito! Kung kasama niya sila, ay, naku, ma'am! Ay, marami siya naman sa pumunta sa buong buhay namin. Ngayon lang kami binisita, ngayon lang kami, blablabla. So, doon ko nakikita na, kaya pala ganitong gobyerno natin. Because we never really think of those na nandun. Lalo na yung nasa margins, no? Kaya sabi ko, talaga naman mali. Something is very. Sabi, naglakad ka dito, baka nainitan. Sabi ko, community organizer ako eh. Kasi, natulog sa akin doon na umakyat ako ng bundok, maglakad. Sabi nila, ganun ba? Kasi, ang alam namin, pag mga sinadoran, mga ganyan, kailangan di payo, kailangan di bisitino. So, imagine mo, nagkakampanya ka, nakapayo ka. Ay, talagang wala ito. Ngayon ko nakita na the more really that we should invade and really claim the space. Yes. The more we really. Because talaga doon ko nakita na para sa kanila, ang tingin nila sa kanila, wala. Hindi sila pinapasan and they never thought na pupunta sa kanila. Kaya maririnig mo yung, lang pupunta dito, ikaw lang ang nakinig sa amin, interesado ka sa buhay namin. Sabi ko, as a community organizer, at kaya ko sumako is for the marginalized. Sino naman ang kakausapin ko, kundi kayo? Kayo naman kasi ang reason why I'm running. If not for you, why am I running? So I should go to the Agans, I should go to all the, sino man yung sa mga port area na Baseco, etc., kung saan-saan dyan ang mga, kasi these are the people that, you know, I'm supposed to be representing. If they don't get to see me and they don't get to know that their voices is going to be my voice, may problema tayo. I cannot claim, napaka-peke ko naman na magsabi I'm for the marginalized if I don't even go there, ano. So talagang doon ko nakita na, kaya parang kasi shy tayo, I don't know, shy or the deep shy, or talagang we have this way of, we have a different way. I mean, we really shy to the aversion of politics. But para sa bayan, I think the best practice that we've developed, so many best practices that we've done in the development work should really mainstream government and invade government and really re-engineer and, you know, change, you know, the way we see government, because that's the only way we can really go for change. And the more na from a shock, kasi I only had to decide less than an hour to run. Siguro sabi nila, anong akala niya, bibili lang ng damit na anong kulay ang gusto mo? Pula o, you know, tatakbo ka ng kahit barangay captain, pag-iisipan mo, kukonsulta mo ang buong pamilya mo, ikaw tatakbo ka lang naman ng Senado eh. 5 minutes ka lang naman magsasabi na, alam mo, tatakbo ako ng Senado. Kahit kasama ko sila nang sabihin nila, ano? Tatakbo na mo? Lahat kami sabi pa kasi, hello? Anong nangyari sa'yo? And an hour before that, I was preparing to leave for the US and preparing my ticket and arranging for my day 1 visa. And I had to call them and siguro maglaro silang, ano yun, nasa other side, no, sa Hawaii and the port was saying, an hour before she was set to go, and an hour after she called and said, you know, I'm not was it good reason that she did that for two kasi na ito kinukuha natin na pelo. But I think that's it. When the time calls, at that particular moment in time, you're put in a situation where all your lives, values, principles, and etc. is put on a hold and say, now you really have to decide seconds whether you really have to work yourself to really stand for what you believe in and work. And that's really what happened to me. Go, because why? And this is my, Noy,